Waiting for you guys to join. I'm waiting. No, you don't have to be quiet. Everybody knows it's the holidays and the kids is home. Hello. Waiting for you guys to join. All of it. On my side too. Yeah, all of that. I'm waiting for you guys to join. Hello. We almost at the New Year's. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit the phone down for a second. I'm going to wait for you guys to join. Give me a second. Uh-oh. Don't look like I'm doing a good job with the phone. Hold on 1 minute. I'm going to wait for you guys to join. All right. It says rotate device back. I'm waiting for you guys to join. I'm missing something. Hold on. Don't touch my phone, y'all.
Anybody ain't.
Don't touch it.
Destiny, touch the phone. Wait. Ooh. Kayla, you still. Kayla, you can. He almost done. Kayla almost done. You would have got that. What are you saying? Ooh, what? When you said ooh, you was like. Destiny, you was like. Kayla, can I have this? What? Have what? Oh, stop hitting me. That's why you're scratching me. Hit your brother. I need
Happy New Year's Eve, y'all.
It's today?
It is today. It is. Yes, Happy New Year's Eve, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? It's about to be New Year's, y'all. There's something in my hair. Yes, at midnight it will be a countdown. So Happy New Year's Eve, y'all. Hello. It's good to see y'all. Let me see. I gotta fix this. This got like a glare on it. Hey. Don't do that. Hello. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Happy New Year's Eve. Let me, hold on 1 second. Share this to... I'm trying to share this to my Patreon. 1 second. It froze on me. There we go. Okay, so Happy New Year's Eve. Good to see you, Miss Wheeler. How you doing? Yes, good to see you guys. Happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve. Hey, Miss Passion. Good to see you guys. So, this is exciting for us because a lot of people have set goals for New Year's. I want to hear some of y'all goals. I want to hear what do y'all plan on doing next year that y'all have not done in 2023. So what's coming down the pipe that's brand new? That's what I want to know. What are we doing new next year? Thank you, Miss Passion. What are we doing next year? What are we doing? Yes, Happy New Year's. Hey, good to see you. What are we doing next year? What are we doing different? I need to hear somebody tell me what we doing different. Yes, so I need to start seeing some of these comments. What we doing different next year? What are we bringing? Well, she said we are staying consistent. That's an awesome thing.
She locked the back door on me.
Okay, don't do that no more. Yes, we are staying consistent. Something else that we doing next year that we have not done this year. So that means that we did not do that this year. Let's see, somebody else. I'm going to pace myself first and foremost. Yes. Yes for pacing yourself. Tell him to come back and fix one of these real quick. Because she's sleepy. She said, I'm going to pace myself first and foremost. I need to hear some more of what I'm going to do next year that I haven't done this year. Yeah, so this year was quite interesting for a lot of us. This year was like we were discovering new products, building new stuff up. We were doing stuff that we never did before this year. So this year we're gonna actually take it to the markets, like the stuff that we was creating. Like for me, I'm gonna make my laundry soap like one of the things that I start pushing because okay, so if you ever, she said she's going to rebrand her business. Oh my God, that sounds so good. That sounds like something we all need to look into because I'm telling you, I can't take my labels. I can't take them. I'm like, I really need to rebrand. I did my pet line. I rebranded. Well, I didn't rebrand. I just made my labels for my pet line. So that was the only thing I did. So when it come down to like my sugar scrubs and stuff like that, I haven't rebranded with that. But I do want to. That's my plan. And I was just looking at my stuff when I was putting it on my web. So guys, at the very end of the year, a lot of us started doing stuff. We all started creating websites and stuff like that. So we started really just kind of coasting over. In slow motion, we started coasting. So this year, we started introducing body butters. A lot of people that wasn't doing body butters, they started doing them. Sugar scrubs and now we're doing a bunch of bath bombs. Passion, what happened with your bath bombs? How did it come out? You know, my bath bombs are so hard. Can you go get me one of the bath bombs that got the pink and all that on it really quick? Oh yeah, I want you to make that for me first. Oh, hey, don't pull her arms like that. Don't pull on her arms like that. Yeah, so she said I'm going to join your classes and start making my candles. I'm going to stay motivated this year. Okay, so 2024, I decided to do a kickoff with a candle making class. So I'm kicking off 2024 with a candle making class. And this is outside of Patreon because it's so much candle making classes and stuff we do in there. So much content, so much replays. It's time to start doing it outside of Patreon, okay? So she said, I meant to ask you, how long do I let them dry before I try? They get rock hard off the back. Like, it's something about those bath bombs with the recipe that they get rock hard so fast that the next day, I mean, they good to go.
This was the one that was so good.
He said this was the one that was so good. So these are really like, they get really, really, really rock hard. Like I'm pressing on this. Like if you could see my blood in my fingers, like look at my finger now, look at it. You see the blood in it? Like I'm pressing on it super hard. These get really, 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 really hard. So hard. And I can only use a recipe that's like this. I can't use recipes that got like, okay, so first and foremost, would it be a hard too, Passion? Don't they smell good with the amount of fragrance that we use? It smells so good. I use coconut lime verbena in this, and it smells super good. It might just be the fact that this coconut lime is like super duper strong. Guys, I got so much to talk about. So I got a box, guys. I got a box that I want to talk about. I want to open up. I got some drama for y'all. If y'all got time, we got time. She said, me too. Okay, so I only can do them this hard. And I'm going to start with the 3D molds, the plastic 3D molds. I showed y'all what they look like. I got a giraffe one in there. So I'm going to start doing them with that. I got the black molds from like Kada, but they don't work for me. They don't work for me because it's like my mix has to be a little bit wet. My mix got to be a little bit wet for me to mold it and stuff because of my climate. Like it was 84 degrees humid. Like the humidity was like 84 degrees. So when it's humid, you definitely know that they're going to dry out. So my mix be drying out so fast that I have to make them like they have to be a little bit wet. And I tried it with a little bit dry, and I tried it with a little bit wet. So I got some of my bath bombs that got cracks going through it. And those are the ones that I know I needed to have my batter a little bit more moist. And the ones that came out like this was the ones that, you know, I made them a little bit more moist. So it didn't come out cracked or anything like that. Only thing is that little hole because I dropped it. But other than that, these are so perfect. Like they hard as I don't know what. You could throw these down on the ground and they will not fall apart. And yeah, it's and I, so I learned that I'm learning the science behind the bath bombs. And so for me it's perfect. This right here is perfect. It's perfect. So for me, when it came down to the oil, here's what I did. I did a mix of polysorbate, alcohol, and water in a bottle, and I spray it, and that's how I keep them together, and that's how I keep them firm. She said I used my Chuck It Dust. I'm glad I didn't use my Kada mode. Yeah, it wasn't really good for me. So it's another recipe that I'm gonna post with a little bit more oil, and you know, so I'm gonna post about 3 different recipes. I'm gonna post about 3 different ones so that I can be able to, you know, have some different ones in there for y'all. Because everybody don't want them to be rock hard. But if you go to Lush, you can take those bath bombs and throw them. They are hard. They hard as hell. So if you're going to be selling them on a professional level, I honestly want them to be this hard because I want to be able to put them in the store or something like that and they still be hard. I don't want them to be chipped off. I don't want them to be like, these are super hard. Like I'm pressing on this thing as hard as like other bath bombs would have fell apart pressing on it like this. Like you could literally like just bang on it. It's a hard bath bomb. This thing is hard. So that's the way I want it. She said she's been making bath bombs for 9 years. Yes, I just don't. The bath bomb thing is it won't come out of the black mold. Like when I put it inside the waffle mold, it'll stick to the mold. So like I can't get that to work for me. I don't know what it is. Harmony. But if you've been making bath bombs for 9 years and you've been very successful at bath bombs, I would definitely appreciate if you can come and maybe we can check you out and you could do a class for us. You know, maybe you could do a class. Yeah, I cannot get it out the mold. The black ones only could use the silver molds and it'll work good for me. It'd be perfect, but they will not come out. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to use the 3D plastic ones and do it like that. All right. So, I mean, but it's fun. The kids love them. I love them. And I actually would like to sell them. So I'm going to start making some ones that kind of look like, Lush with like different colors and stuff. This was just to kind of test and to see how I would do with it or whatever. Hey, good to see you. Okay, so I got some drama for y'all. I got some so we got to talk, y'all. All right. So let's get the first thing first. I want to get to the top of the drama, the top of the hour with this Maple Street. Okay. So first of all, I want to tell y'all that Maple Street is definitely doing some scam stuff. So this is the 4th time I had a post in a group and she said we can use them 3 days. No, you can use them today. If you made it yesterday, you can use it today. They super hard. They ready. You can use these now. I use mine like I made my video and I used mine the next day. Yeah, so I dried mine out for just 1 day and it was fine. These are hard as hell. So it's like they done. Okay, so Maple Street apparently has been doing some really funny stuff. This one lady ordered, and I screenshotted all of this stuff. She ordered from them, and they sent her what they wanted to send her, their Christmas scraps. They sent her their Christmas scraps, and then another lady, she ordered 2 orders, and they duplicated her order, and then they told her, like, you know, okay, well, you're responsible for the shipping label coming back, and they messed up her order. it was another woman who had an issue and I just deleted it or whatever. But once I started seeing it coming up more and more, so she put him on blast in the group, and that's when he responded and fixed the problem. Because he seen me, I was like, oh, I'm going to take you off of my Patreon. I'm taking you off of my YouTube. I just started rambling. And once he seen that comment, that's when he went to fix it, because he was like, okay, I effed up. But if she would have just left it the way it was, he was very nasty. Very, very nasty. Okay. He did not fix the problem. So the problem is people that's spending a lot of money, like the people that's going spending hundreds of dollars, or he's doing flim flam, screw over, and don't care, nasty to you. And so he's the customer service, he's the baker, he's the candlestick maker, he's everything in the company, Charlie. And he's, and I believe that he played a role as other people. But yeah, so he was really nasty to her. And when the internet got whiffed of how he treated her, that's when it all went to the left. Okay, it all went to the left. And so I believe that we are going to. Yeah, I never had an issue with Maple Street. I can say that for myself. I never had a problem with Maple Street. So here's what I'm testing right now, okay? So I am testing a new company, and I'm going to show you guys the new company, Crimson Candle. I'm testing Crimson Candle. Crimson Candle gave me this Georgia peach, and the Georgia peach smells just like the old school peach O's. Remember, like back in the day, we used to have a peach O candy. They still got them out, but they nothing like, no candy is like the candy that we had growing up. Okay, so if you guys remember, we had the Boston candy. What was it? The Boston it was the little candy that you eat, and it had like a brown coating. They was so good. You was just like, ooh, they was just so good. The peach-O's, the apple-O's, but I was just into the peach ones, okay? So that was gummy candy. This smells exactly like the peach-O's, okay? It smells exactly like it. Another fragrance that I like was the Clothesline, the Country Clothesline. I like the Country Clothesline for, this is the Freshie. It smells good as I don't know what. Country Clothesline, to me, smell like, it's like a manly laundry soap. That's what it smells like. A manly laundry soap. Boston Baked Beans. Thank you. She said, I saw something like that before. The guy was so nasty over ounces. I'm glad I did. Okay. Okay. I never had a problem out of Maple Street ever. But once I saw the way that things were being handled, I bucked. I was like, the hell with them. I'm not getting into that. So another one is Desert Woods. Desert Woods. That was another one that smelled really good. So that's what I use for my bath bomb crumble, and it smelled like manly. So I kind of like that one. This one I was using up. This joint smelled real good. It's called Frozen, and Frozen has so these smells that they gave me is really masculine. So I think like a man picking these out, because he these are my favorite. This Frozen smell like super masculine. So if you're looking for masculine scents, they have really strong smelling masculine scents. All right. So I like this Frozen. Frozen smells very manly. And leather and lace. Now, leather usually smell like butt to me. It smells disgusting. Now, leather and lace actually made me feel like I want to try leather and lace, okay? I want to use it in a soap. I've actually never liked the smell of leather, but and so I let my son smell it, because I was like, better your stomach than my stomach. That's how I took it, because leather usually smell like super disgusting, and yeah, so it usually really smell bad, and this smelled so good. He was like, "Oh, okay." We was both just kind of testing them out, smelling them, okay, what do this smell like, and what do that smell like, and what do this smell like? I was like, "Ooh, I like that." So, but I am in love with the Georgia peach. So I'm going to do something with this Georgia peach. Actually, next week, I'm going to do something with the Georgia peach. And the leather and lace, I like. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am going to probably switch over to Crimson Candle for recommendations after I use them and I like test them for a while in my candles. I'm going to probably switch over to recommending them because the nastiness that took place on the internet, I can never. So, y'all know how I am about disrespect. Y'all remember the embed lady that I was putting on the map? I started her business and I made her name great. And y'all remember her. But y'all remember she was nasty to people. And when I found out that she was nasty to people, everybody kept complaining. I got rid of her quick, fast, in a hurry. Oh, she was mad. She was cussing. She was doing all this kind of stuff. And then I saw she clicked up with my friend who does candles. And I was like, I wanted to say something to her. And then I was like, she gonna learn. I was like, I can't even get involved in that. I was like, she just gonna have to see her for herself. And I think she's seen her for herself because I don't even see her putting her name out there. But yes, she was disgusting. Her attitude was nasty. The way she talked to people was nasty. And when I found out she was nasty like that, I was like, you can't do that, And so I got rid of her quick. And so when I see people that's like very disrespectful, if I see like stuff like that, I don't like that. And I did not like the way he was talking to the customer. I did not like the way he responded to that customer. That was disgusting. You don't tell a customer, yeah, I'm going to delete your profile. He told the woman that he was deleting her profile because if you're not going to be shopping, you don't need to be on our website. I was like, holy, what? Are you serious? Like, you're really talking to this woman like this? He said that, and I was highly disgusted. After I heard him say that, I was disgusted, and I was like, no more business. I don't even want to hear explanation. He knew what he did was disgusting. He knew it was so disgusting that he went in and tried to fix it and was like, oh, we got her order corrected right now. But everybody like, I understand you got it corrected right now, but the way you talk to her, this was so horrible. You can go to my group. I believe the post is still up. It's the 464 group. I did not delete the post unless the young lady deleted it. We left the post up there. But if you want to see the post is up there. And he's under there. And they talking about the BBB. And he like, oh, we ain't worried about the BBB for 20 years. And all this kind of stuff. Trying to make it sound like the BBB was fake. And everybody was like, no, that's, back in the day, we heavily relied on the BBB for reviews. So Charlie he always was very nasty and rude. I used to actually think it was a joke that, oh, can you give me her bottle? I used to actually think it was a joke that he was just that nasty and stuff, and I used to laugh at him. But no, he's really like nasty. So, hey, I will no longer be recommending this guy in his business no more. So, I am going to get with Crimson and see what we can do as far as monthly, because Maple Street, hands down, they do be having some nice sales. So I'm going to get with them and see what we could do as far as like them having some kind of special or something like once a month or whatever. Like they don't have to be once a month, like annually, like they like some kind of something, because that's one thing I can say about Maple Street that will get us is that 20% off. They will get us every single time with that. That 20% off is reason why most of us go and spend money. So yeah, I want to get with them about that. So that's what I wanted to get to at the top of the moment before I got into everything else. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about. So I'm kind of hard. I'm kind of sad about this Maple Street thing, y'all. I am kind of sad about it. I am. I didn't want it to go down like that. I really didn't, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is at the beginning of the year, we are doing a back to BTB. We're doing a back to basics. She said I was headed up there to get my Hey Honey, but damn. I mean, I'm still going, if you still want to get your stuff, you know what I mean? But I just would be careful with spending a lump sum of money and buying like a whole lot from them at one time. Like, I think one bottle would be good. If they have PayPal checkout, I think that would be good too. But this whole thing where people are making these $500 orders and getting screwed over is the thing that you need to be worried about. So Um, like I said, I never had a problem with them. It's been other people. Yeah. So, hey, can you turn that down, please? So, but other than that, I think there was the next thing I wanted to talk about was, okay, so the beginning of the year, we doing a back to basics candle making class. And so we're going back to basics, like, ABC, as if you did not know nothing. I was sitting on my bed and I was thinking, and I was like, I've been teaching candle making from a stance of people know things, but it's like people who don't know nothing. And I had the opportunity to coach with people for a whole month, and a lot of people did not know nothing. And I came and I was like, yeah, just get this wax and da da da. And they like, what's that? What's this? What's that? And I'm like, oh snap. So I got used to kind of being in this particular environment with people that knew how to make candles, and we were just like doing something new. And I had to really rethink, and I had to say, like, you know what? I have to come from a stance of people who don't know nothing. Like, that's just coming in like with a baby with a diaper on. You can't expect a baby to just know how to eat food. You have to slowly give it to them. So this is how we're going to do January. We're going to do some beginners candle making classes in January. We have one that's posted on my website. It's up there now. I put it on Facebook. And you know how I feel about Facebook. I don't really like that community, but whatever. I like YouTube because YouTube seem like people who are serious about business. YouTube seem like people who don't mind spending the money to get what they need, because if I had to spend $50 to sit down with a woman who could teach me how to make a candle that actually smell good, and then I had a choice to go all over YouTube and to search for DIY videos where people teach you how to make a candle, and they don't know what they doing. They using the wrong stuff. They teaching you the wrong way. And then I'm making this candle and I don't smell nothing. I can't reach out to them and tell them I can't smell it. I can't talk to other people to see what they felt about it. Did they make it? And only thing I could do is look at the comment section, and I may have some comments, I may not. So when I think about all of that, I would spend the $50 and I wouldn't cheat myself. And that's it. That's all I wanted to just say about it. But yeah, we're gonna do that next month, and um, you know, that's good. So y'all, listen, I had a coaching month and it was phenomenal. But I will tell you that this coaching month taught me a lot. It taught me so much. One of the highlights from the whole month was um I had a woman and her husband that came to me. And the woman and her husband came to me, and she got coaching from um he went to no. He paid for a gift card for her to go to yeah. So she went to the guy on Facebook, and the guy charged them over $100 to be coached. And then she found the other woman that I gave my group to, and she got coached by her, and she paid over $150 to be coached by her. And she and her husband was sitting down contacting the woman over and over and over and over, and they did not get their coaching session. Okay, so just putting summing all this together, they came to me for a $50 coaching special, and both of them were very satisfied because they sent me a message and let me know that they were not only able to make the candles, but they got their candles fixed with $50. So when I sat down and I thought about it, I was like, what am I doing? So this was the highlight for me. I will not do no more $50 coaching no more, because I really felt like it was very I'm coming and I'm fixing people that's charged you 150 and 140, and I'm coming with 50, and it's like, I'm not going to take no shorts this year cuz I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I'm fixing their issue. Because neither one of them obviously didn't know what they was doing. And another thing is, this is the thing that I'm hearing. Another thing I heard during coaching from another woman. This is what this woman said. There's a thing that this person is going around getting people wicks and said, give me $50. I can wick any candle, any wax, because it does not matter about how big the jar is. I mean, what type of wax you use. It's about the diameter of the jar. So she's taking people $50 and she's pretty much burning people, okay? Because she's greedy and she talk fast and she talking y'all and swindling y'all out of y'all money. So I seen that during coaching. I'm the type of person that's just gonna say the truth, honey. And I'm like, it is what it is. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. So she's pretty much burning y'all. And I don't do stuff like that. And here I am, the honest person, literally coming, fixing people candles, helping people start their businesses, and people want to shortchange me and don't want to do a class unless it's $10. And I say, hell no to 2024. I will walk away from this and not even deal. I will do no more. I will not let people rob me in 2024. It won't happen. So 2024, we kicking off with our candle making class. And yes, the candle making class is $50, and no, it will not be a coupon. So if you don't, you don't. So yeah, that's it. Once I saw that, I was like, people like literally out here robbing the community. Like, you're telling people I can wick your candle, and it does not matter if you use coconut wax. It's not about the wax. It's about the diameter of the jar. And yes, it is about the wax, because coconut wax is a very soft wax. You cannot use a high melt point burning wick and guess what? The people that I'm taught, they don't even know what that means. A high melt point burning wick. What the heck is she talking about? But the people that's been following me for a long time know what it means, because I taught them the science behind candle making, okay? So that's how it is. We have a whole academy. Okay, you get the science behind it. These people been just making candles. I found this woman on the internet doing candles. Did not know how she knew how to do. I just was like, okay, I'm tired of this group. I'll give it to you. And since she got there, she has been ripping people off. Okay, she's been robbing people. And I'm saying that you can screen record it and send it to her. She's been robbing the community. So I'm here to let you guys know that this year, if you want to do candles the right way, okay, you need to hop on board and get it done, okay? Because we're not just going to be up here spending 175 and 150 and bring me your wit, and you getting burned out of your money and getting nothing in return. So that's what we're going to do this year, okay? 2024, we're going to get it done. We're going to launch and move forward. Okay, so yes, it was a lot today. So from the Maple Street Tea to the coaching month was really good because I had a lot of people to come to me. I didn't even honestly do the calculation of how many people I've seen throughout the month, but half of them see me in my bed with a robe on and my breasts hanging out. It was like that, half of them seen, so she deleted me after I referred someone to you for help. Yeah, she get mad about me. She hate me. But the thing is, they can hate me all they want to, but they know I know my stuff. I know my stuff. So I didn't just come in the candle making and just, sit down and was like, oh, I'm the coach, the candle coach. I didn't come in and just say that. You never hear me call myself the candle coach or nothing like that. I came in saying, look, if you want to keep wasting time, keep wasting time. If you want to make some candles, what's up? I'm just like the drug dealer on the street. Like, you ready to get this money or not? and I never have people running around saying that they were up under me and they failed and they don't have their candles smelling right. Everybody that went through my courses and really sat down and applied themselves, they have wonderful businesses, okay? Okay, they started and they have launched. You will see them all over. You go in the millionaire candle making group, you'll see nothing but people with their pop-up tables, and they all coming and they all saying thank you. Because some of them started their business with just $10. You go on that Patreon, there's enough content in that Patreon to get you started making candles next week for $10. Okay? So it was never for me was it a game of rip off. Um, Yes, and she's very rude, very nasty because people who have scarecrow hearts only want to steal your money and they don't care about you. So she get the money and she run off. And if you send her messages and stuff, she'll ignore you, or she might just go live and just trash you. She might make a whole yeah, cause baby, you ain't about to come to me and you ain't about to that kind of thing. So we're not doing that over here. We getting it done. There's nobody to get and go public about and to talk trash about. None of that. We don't do none of that. So the Patreon is definitely a place if you want to learn your candles and you want to go into the new year knowing it, or if you want to be able to have more hands-on help, because I ain't gonna lie to you, some videos don't work for people. And it's like, when it come down to certain people, they can learn by being in that atmosphere and asking questions like, hey Diamond, is it 0.1 ounce or is it zero point 0.1? Like, which one is it? What is the percentage? My jar is this size. What size wick? She said I catch flights. Hey, hey, Kanika. Um, yeah. So um, it's an environment for people to learn. It's an environment for people to learn. Yes, it's an environment for people to learn. So I think a one-on-one coaching session is good. But if you cannot do a one coaching session, I think the best thing for you is to get into that class in January. Okay. Now listen, I'm not doing candle making classes like I used to. So you see the class in January, you won't see one for a long time. I'm not because this is beginners. So I really don't come back to the ABCs like that. Normally I just go from where we are. All right, y'all come together, bring 3 CD6s, we making a pot roast, whatever, we're going that's how I am. So, but this particular class is the ABCs of candle making. So we're going all the way back. So if you go to Diamond Shine Soap and you go underneath live classes, um, it should be there, hopefully, because my website sometimes it don't be there. But if you go to live classes, you'll find it. And so we're getting it done in the month of January. We're not playing no games. So if you want to start your business so you can go out and start selling your candles, then you know what to do. Okay, so it's another thing that I want to talk about. And I want to be very realistic with people who's coming into the candle making industry. And me and Kanika talked about this a few days ago. And we said this is a conversation that need to be had. So I think that the people on the $5 Patreon level, you can join. We're going to have a Zoom. And we're going to do a Zoom and we're going to talk because I saw a post on Facebook and there was a young lady who went to Macy's to sell her candles. And when she was at Macy's, she didn't get any sales. And I could just look at her and tell that she had no sales. Um, the reason why she did not have any sales was it was not because of her boxes. It was not because of her jars, because everything was pretty, if you ask me. But it was a lot of fear I saw. Another thing was um, the candles were $28 each. And if you buy one, you get the second one half off. People are not out here. I don't care what you say. People are not out here buying $28 candles. If you in Macy's, they will buy a $28 candle, maybe outside of Macy's if they in a spare the moment. But the way this economy is going, $28 is what they need to feed their family. Some people can barely feed their family for the day. So them spending $28 on a candle, it may not happen. So, and I know people gonna preach to you and say, "Oh, girl, get your worth, get your worth." No, I'm saying, "Oh, girl, find a way to bring it down and make it affordable for people." You cannot get out here and make things unaffordable. So $28 may work in California with the cost of living, but if you live over here in the country, no, 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 hell no. You know what them people could do in the country with $28? It's not going to work. I'm sorry. So we need to have that conversation where people know, like, you need to be realistic with where you live. Because if you coming to me talking about you just can't sell your candles, like something is wrong and nobody is buying them, if 28 is your price, then we need to have that conversation. Now, when you blow up and you the Insta famous girl and everybody know your candles and they just want to buy, then we can talk about that. But right now, by the way stuff is going in this economy, people are not just out here spending that kind of money like that. They not on one candle. So you have to work with people. Now, if I get to a pop-up shop and my candles are priced at a high price, and I notice that nobody is buying them, by the end of the day, me and Jesus going to have a conversation, and we're going to take that price and we're going to slash in half. We're going to come home with something. Better come home with something. You need to know the price of your candles. You need to know the cost. How much it costs for you. One day we did this a year ago. I think it may have been a year ago. We sat down and us ladies, we said, okay, we love tens. How much do it cost us to make a 10? We need to know how much do it cost us to make a 10. And by the time we finished, we saw to make a 10, it cost us about $3. About $3 to make 110. So if we were making 110 at $3, then we knew that we could price it at 15 and we'll profit. We'll profit. So it's all about the cost, how much it costs for you to make it. But don't put your stickers on your boxes and do all of that homemade looking stuff and stand in the middle of a department store and expect people to pay that amount of money. Don't do that. I'm going to tell you the truth. People who come from Diamond and they, I'm going to be very honest. People won't do it. It's the economy is different. $28, they could barely put money in their cars to go to work. Let me tell you something. What was it? 3 days ago, I sent a message to my friend, Kanika. And I was telling Kanika, I said, Kanika, make sure y'all don't leave nothing valuable in your cars. Because the people were coming up from Atlanta to another state, going around, breaking in this city, all the cars. They were, for weeks, been just coming up, breaking into cars in every neighborhood. So you will go outside and somebody ramshacked your car. You got envelopes everywhere, your registration everywhere, because you keep stuff in your glove compartment. So they going through your glove compartment. They look at, people are doing bad. And they are trying to find ways to make money. They don't care if it's right. So they were going on this spree, stealing and robbing. So what I'm here to tell you guys is this. You need to make sure that you are looking at the economy and pricing your items reasonable. I was looking at somebody, I think her room sprays was like $13, $14, $16. No, her room sprays was like $16 if I ain't mistaken. And I'm like, you charging $16 for one room spray? Hell no. Hell to the no. You is overpriced. And then you're going to keep standing there. You're going to keep smiling. And people going to keep walking by when they see that price list. Don't play yourself. And I'm not going to be the person to just tell you anything. Because people you go in these black candle maker groups and stuff. Let me shut up. But you go in these old groups and they up there telling you, oh, girl, get your worth and all this kind of stuff. The problem with this particular type of mentality is I'm going to go to this place to get my hair done and they're going to charge me $125, but I'm going to come to your garage and you charging me $300. I'm going to go and get a manicure from the Vietnamese people, and they're going to charge me maybe $30 for my manicure, and I come to you and you charging me $90. That mentality is not okay. It's a raping you records mentality, and it's not okay. It's not okay. I'm sorry. It is not okay. So I am not in agreement with that, and I do not agree with that, and I will not teach that. I'm seeing this raping you records mentality all over the internet, all over the candle making groups, all over the coaching people coming in. One lady in Dallas telling people, I don't know if she in Dallas, maybe she in Dallas, she won $1,000 for a candle making class. You raping people. It's no blessings in that. That's greed. That is greed. That is greed. So you can't help people come out of the dungeon. You can't help people come out of the poverty place where they at unless they give you $1,000. That's not okay. So I'm not promoting any of that. No. So be reasonable with your candles. So that's a conversation that must be had. We have to have like a group coaching session, and I'm gonna sit down with you guys and we're gonna have that conversation. And it has to be talked about, because I don't want people to come to me for coaching because they can't sell their candles. I just want you to know why you can't sell your candles. You don't have to pay me money to know that. You don't have to do that. You just need to know why. I got the baby. She done went to sleep on me. She knocked out now. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. So, yes. So we're gonna do that. So we're gonna come together, but I want you guys to take advantage of the January opportunity, because I am on YouTube, and I know YouTube people are different than Facebook people. Facebook people are cheap and they want everything for free, and they want to come on your post and they want to say, what size wick did you use? You sat there and paid all this money to get your candles established, and they just want to come up under your post and say, what size wick? What, they don't even need to know the wax or nothing. They talk about what size wick. Clearly, you don't know that it depends on the fragrance load and everything. But that's what the Facebook community is about. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. They are extremely high. Extremely high for those classes. So if you got a neighbor who been wanting to learn candles, if you got a friend that's been wanting to learn candles, tell them it's time. $50 will get you in the door. Just do it. Shoot, what the heck? So we're gonna do that next month. I'm going to be messing with a lot of different stuff that I haven't messed with before. I got some turmeric facial pads that I'm making a solution. I have a recipe for the solution. So it's basically like, it's turmeric and kojic acid. I got the kojic acid, but I had to find it. I hope my kids didn't throw it away because I haven't seen it, but I'll look for it. But it's turmeric and kojic acid pads. So it's a solution to wash your face in the morning. Okay, so we got that. What else we got coming up? I got this little Cookie Monster thing that I'm doing. I got some bath salts that I'm putting out there. I got some sugar soaps, like soaps that got sugar in it that's exfoliating. I got also a mechanic soap that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of soap. And we're going to be doing like a lot of YouTubes with different soaps and stuff like that, because I am building up my website. Every product that you see from here on out is going to be on my website, except for the bath bombs that I made, because it was kind of like testing them. I really didn't like the color. I'm going to do like Lush type bath bombs and stuff. So y'all going to be seeing a lot of bath bombs coming out of my hands. So we're going to be doing that. I don't know what else to say. I just know that January I'm going into more like a maker, because now I'm going to be selling my own stuff. So that's why I said we're not going to have like a lot of classes and stuff like that no more, like a whole lot. But we will have a separation of the turmeric. She said, I'm making my turmeric soap tomorrow. I'm washing and cleaning and cooking today, and it has to be done by 11:59 p.m. Okay. Yeah, so That's it. I mean, we're gonna be having some separation classes, like the two, like a lot of stuff will be on the $20 level that's not on the $10 level and not on the $5 level. So we're gonna have some stuff that I do specifically for that level, and we're gonna have like a special class for that particular level as well, every month, and then we'll have, of course, some kind of something during the month. But other than that, y'all, ooh, she is heavy. Heavy little baby. She said, I can't wait for the bath bomb because mine and this community just fall apart. We were just talking about that. My friend Passion is down in Cali, and we know that she does. She has, if you ain't got, listen, humidity, that girl has humidity. And we were just talking about how our recipe is so hard that you can throw it, bang it down, and everything. These don't fall apart. These are like glue because of the type of recipe. And I was like taking my finger and just, you see the blood in my finger. Like that mean I'm pressing really, really hard, and these don't fall apart. These are super hard. Like you could literally like bang them on stuff, drop them on the floor. They won't break. These are like the bath bombs from HE double hockey sticks. So that's the recipe that I posted in the Patreon. And I was showing them they don't they don't you see you get a little bit of a dust off of it, but they won't like crack and fall apart. So I could bang on them and you get a little bit of a chip, but they not gonna fall apart. Like these are like the bath bombs from hell. Not hell, but yeah. Um, okay. Like I don't want to be putting no dust on my couch, but yeah. Um, the humidity is here is humidity. That was what it is for me. So I had to make mine a couple times just to get it to work. I had to also realize that people make bath bomb recipes, but amount of water, amount of witch hazel, all of that kind of stuff that they use may work for their climate, but that might not be the thing for your climate. She said the person saw my candle and at a higher price. I told her no because I want to sell my candles, and like you said, I don't want to look at it. Okay, hold on, I gotta read that one more time. She said, a person saw my candles and told me I should price my candles at a higher price. I told her no because I want to sell my candles. Amen. Yes, yes. Because people up there, they start talking that higher price stuff to you. Those be the people that talk you out of your blessing too. Yes, yes, yes. That you got to be careful with that up there, trying to make you make stuff $1 million. Do you make it $1 million? You ain't gonna be able to sell it because people ain't trying to buy. I remember when I first was selling my soaps, it was a girl who came to me and told me that I needed to charge $10 a bar, and I was selling my soaps out, and they was $5 a bar, and it only cost me like a couple cents to make it. So I was making my money and some. But she came and she was giving me her advice like, "Oh no, we got to come up. We got to come up." And I look at her today, that girl ain't got nothing. She ain't got nothing. She was so jealous of me, and that was her way of basically causing me to not make anything. So it was a tactic to stop me in business. It wasn't a tactic to really like, oh girl, you're not seeing your value. No, it was something to stop me. Okay. So yeah, I shut that crap down and moved on, okay? Yes. Oh my God. This bath bomb smells so strong that I'm like trying to get it away from me. I'm like, where I'm gonna put this thing in so I can stop smelling it. Cause that's all I smell is coconut lime. Cause I got it from up under my leg. It smells good. Yes. Y'all, so that's what we're gonna do. So cause we have to make them. I want to make my bath bombs hard like this anyway because I want to be able to put them in the store and they don't fall apart on people. I want people to be able to pick them up and do stuff with them and they don't just break up. Whatever. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. I don't feel bad about nothing that I said. I told y'all the absolute truth. Um, she said, "Are you gonna make the petty bombs?" Yes, it's on my list. It's on my list. That's next up. That's what we doing. We just everything on the list. I'm gonna do, y'all. Everything on the list. Whenever I put out a list, y'all know I work hard to get the list done. So we just starting at the top of the list, and the top of the list was bath bombs. So we knocking that out. Then we going to the next thing. Then we go on to the next thing. So y'all gonna start seeing the list just disappearing. Whenever I make a list for Patreon, I try to do it. Everything I'm gonna do, I gotta get some sugar scrubs and stuff like that done. Yes. Yes, the one-on-one coaching sessions, if you go to the front of my website, and you pull up, first of all, it's on diamondshinesoap.com. Oh, this stuff's so strong. It's on diamondshinesoap.com. And then you go all the way down to the bottom. It's going to say one-on-one coaching. You click on that, and then you book your coaching session. So in the coaching session, you get everything you need to make candles. You get your wick sizes. It doesn't matter what kind of jar you want to use. Bring your jars. You get your wick size for your jars. You get the best wax that's going to work for your wicks. You get your fragrance load. You get your vendors that you need for your fragrance. Your vendors that you need for your wax. All the vendors that you need. And you be making candles. And you make that, look, test that candle. And that's it. I remember we did the, what did we do? I think we did, what was it called? The boot camp. The boot camp, I never forget that boot camp. I went and ordered those jars, the black and white ones. And I was like, okay, y'all, I ain't test these candles. I'm just going to tell y'all what size wicks we're going to use. We're going to use this one or this one. This one going to burn too hot or this one going to work. Either way around, we got a winner out of these two. And so I came back and I was like, all right, y'all, this the one that actually worked. And then my friend from New York, she was like, yeah, that's it. She was like, that other one ain't giving me a hot throw. This one worked too. We don't be doing all that. We know exactly what it is. So you come with your stuff and that's it. She said about the Bluff City type laundry detergent. Yes, I can post that as a recipe. I can post that as a recipe. I'm not going to post it as a video because we already made the laundry detergent. So the only thing you're doing is adding the citric acid to it. So I'm going to give it to you guys. I could post it as a recipe. All right, because I'm going to be selling that. That's going to be a part of my thing, okay? And it does clean. The citric acid does help it get way cleaner because I was using it in my toilet. I was using the Buff City stuff in my toilet, and it was getting it, like, way cleaner. So, I'm like, okay, so it does clean. It does clean. But other than that, y'all, I'm going to let you guys go. I've been on here almost an hour. Coming up on an hour. That's the baby's chair making this darn doot stuff. I've been on here almost an hour. And so we talked about a whole lot of stuff. We talked about Maple Street up here treating people crazy. We talked about the people who robbing people with candle making stuff on the on Facebook. We talked about our new candle making classes that's coming up in January. The that's on underneath live classes, and you can get in there that way. Then we talked about a lot of stuff, coaching sessions, the things that happen to people in coaching. And we also did not talk about the burnout. That's one thing I want to talk about is pop-up burnout. When you prepare too much and knowing how much you need to take to a pop-up shop, how much you need to prepare, because pop-up burnout is real. Okay, so I was one of those people that took 100 candles and came back with half of the 100. I ain't sell that much. So I was one of those people because let me tell you something. It was body butter. I made like 100 body butters. Girl, Maple Street not only acting up, Maple Street taking these folks taking up through hoops and hoops. That girl posted the whole thing on Facebook, the whole conversation, and Charlie talked to that girl so bad. He talked to her so bad, it made me never want to buy nothing from them again. It was so bad. He deactivated her account and was like, oh, it's no need for you to have an account. If you're not going to be a customer, don't look on our website. He sent her samples, and he sent her all Christmas samples, and she was like, I don't want Christmas. Like, Christmas is over. He sent her his Christmas scraps and then told her, oh, well, you just pay to send it back. Anytime they mess up on your order, you have to pay to send it back. I was like, Charlie got the game messed up. He got the game messed up. So I want to know what happened to the other woman with the Peach State thing. How did that turn out? Because I know it went good for one person, but the other person, I want to know how did it go with her. So listen, we not about to play. We're not about to be just giving out no money to no companies that ain't, really for us. So we got our new company that we getting ready to start rocking with, and that's Crimson Candle. I like them. I like their customer service. I like the way they talk to you and stuff. They're very nice people. So you don't have to worry about them telling you we're gonna deactivate your account. You don't need to just be up on here. Um, just go on my website and go underneath, go to Diamond Shine Soap, go underneath, go all the way down on my front page of my website, and it's gonna say one-on-one, and just click on it, and the one-on-one session is on there or whatever. Um, they're nice. They're nice. They're very nice, and I like them. I would never air a company out unless I felt like it was okay. Peach State is resending, so Peach State did pretty good with their customer service. I like how Peach State handled the problem when they had a problem. He was pretty good. He was pretty good. He was very responsive. Um, and she said, "Oh, I got my," and Crimson was sending out stuff pretty quick. I like that about them. So I think I'm a probably sit up in Crimson Candle, and I think I'm going to need me a bigger bottle. Now, when it come down to buying the men's smells, I know for sure that I'm going to go to them for all the men. The Country Clothesline, the Frozen, and the Desert Woods. Those are my top picks, and also the Georgia Peach. I like that Georgia Peach too. That Georgia Peach was pretty good. So I want to definitely come into the new year. Happy New Year! I want to definitely come into the new year with some good smelling stuff from a new company. So I want to recommend them. Guys, listen, Maple Street is good. Don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with their stuff. But when you got bad customer service like that, to talk to people nasty, you run me away. And another thing is, um, what else? It wasn't all that. You know what I mean? It's okay. Like their stuff will do, but it's not like the best of the like. If y'all really want to know who my best of the best of the best of the best, y'all already know the one that I say that y'all don't even have to. Like they stuff so strong. Like oh my god. Like it's like I'll be like. Remember I said I threw away the candle from them before, so I'm not gonna put them out here because they ain't giving me nothing. They not giving me nothing to endorse them. They ain't get. I don't want to be endorsing no companies that ain't giving me nothing. I'm not out here being stupid, so I'm not gonna even say their name. But yeah, we blew them up the other company the other day. Yes, she said go directly to the store. The customer service is good. That's good. I like Sean. His name is Sean Law. I like him. He's pretty cool. He handled the situation well when we contacted him, so I like that. But I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm not gonna hold y'all no longer. I've been on here an hour. Yeah, it's been 1 hour and it's getting dark outside, so I need to cut the light on. Yes, today is my birthday. Oh, thank you. Yes, today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. How do we find the other good company? I will post a list in the Patreon for our top 5 companies that give us our super strong scents. And I'm going to post a list, okay? I'll do that today. Top 5 companies with our super strong scents. And I'll put that on the $5 level. Uh-oh, somebody woke. Hey, Mama. You gonna say hi? Hi. You gonna say hi to people? I gotta get. Hey, you still up in there? Or you sleep? Are you still up? She in there sleeping. I need the light turned on. It's getting dark. I don't want to be in the dark. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, today is my birthday. So, yeah, so what I'm about to do is I'm about to, well, don't look like I was getting ready to go walking, but I was like, it don't look like I'm going to be able to go walking now. I need the light on. I can't take this dark. It's dark in here now. Yeah, but I'm about to go to the car wash and wash my car. And I need to get me some food. So I'm going to do that too. Thank you guys so much. So much. I'm going to post in the Patreon our top 5 candle making fragrance companies that will give you the bomb smell. So I'm going to post that. And also, I'm going to see you guys. Happy New Year's. I love you guys. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. 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 And we're going to do some good stuff this year, y'all. I'm excited about it. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so excited about this 2024. I'm so excited. Yes. And I want to talk to y'all about y'all websites and stuff too. Did y'all get done building up y'all websites? Because some people need to let me know what's y'all progress, because I built mine in 20 minutes. I messed it up. I messed the first one I did up, and then I had to go back and build it again. And it took me about 20 minutes to build it. So if you sitting around with your website not built for free, and I told y'all how to get your website for free. So my Diamond Shine Desserts is a free website that I made. And my hosting is up under my other hosting. So I just need to go and do one more thing to my website, and that's it. But Happy New Year. So I need to talk to y'all about these free websites, okay? All right. I will see you guys soon. Let me go and take my car to the car wash because it is getting dark. Okay. So y'all remember the one-on-one coaching session is on my website. It's underneath. You go on the front page of my website. You scroll all the way down to the bottom. It will take you to one-on-one coaching. Okay, and that's how you book the one-on-one coaching session. That's it. I don't call people on the phones and stuff like that because I got like 99 things that I be doing at one time. And I'm listen, I got a lot on my plate, y'all. If y'all understood what was on my plate, like y'all be like, wow, I didn't know you was doing all of that. So it's a lot. I'll be doing a lot. I got 4 little children that I take care of. So I got 4 little children. This is the smallest one. And then I got to do the Patreon. I got to pick them up from school, drop them off at school, then I got her, put her in the daycare, take care of that. My hands are full. And we got to cook dinner. We got to eat. We got to go shopping. We got to get clothes. We got to go out and do this and that. My hands is full, y'all. So that's why I say just schedule a coaching session, because I really don't be having the free time that I would love to have. But it will change. In 2024, we are confessing some new things, and it will change. It will change. But right now, my hands is full, especially with the person who just slept for 20 minutes and looking at me like I'm crazy, and I need to be looking at her like she crazy, because she ain't sleep that long. And she looking me up and down like I'm the one with the problem. All right, y'all. It's getting dark in here, and I need to cut the light on. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all after New Year's, okay? All right. Happy New Year.